here with Dr. Ignarro, who is the author of our May Great Indie Read, Dr. No, and I'm here to ask him a few questions today. So, Lou, the first question that I have for you is, coming from a scientific background, as a scientist, did you ever think that you'd author a book?
Well, actually not. As a scientist, my only thought was to be productive and to publish my work in scientific and medical journals. In that field, we have a famous saying that goes something like, publish or perish. And if you don't publish your work, you're not going to maintain your position at the university. So in my research career, I authored over 750, I believe, original articles, research articles, reviews, commentaries, and medical books without ever entertaining the notion of authoring a book for the general public. However, in writing many of my review articles and commentaries, I noticed that I could be more liberal in terms of the way I write. And I didn't have to use so much scientific jargon. So I began to change my style of writing from technical to more creative and narrative. That is, I enjoyed covering science and medicine in a storytelling style in order to attract the reader's attention. And this approach motivated me to attempt to write science and medicine books for the general public, people who don't have a great knowledge of science or medicine. And I can tell you that, my life as a writer and a scientist overlap quite a bit. Publishing the results of my scientific work over a period of many decades enabled me to learn how to express myself clearly and in an expository manner so that people would understand. But I learned that writing about science and medicine does not always have to be descriptive, which is boring. I mean, it could be more narrative. So I took a more narrative approach to my writing, and I found it to be much more exciting and accessible.
Thank you so much. That's definitely interesting, the way that your life as a scientist and a writer have intersected in that way and also differed. For anybody who's watching and would like to ask Dr. Ignarro their own questions, talk more about his memoir, I invite you all to join us for our virtual discussion, which will take place on Sunday, June 9th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can RSVP directly through our book clubs page. Thank you, Dr. Ignarro.